I am so happy to be here. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We are here live on Clubhouse. This is a Fit, Healthy, and Blessed Club. And this is the time of the morning where we want to start sharing it out in the room. And if you're watching me on Facebook, I want you to share it out. If you're watching me on LinkedIn, I want you to share it out. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe and share. We are here Monday through Thursday in the Clubhouse space, bringing you all the motivation, guys. And I see Ashy Ash in the building. And I'm going to share my room out in the hallways. What is Clubhouse, guys? This is an audio app that has changed my life so much. Good morning, Nina. Good morning, A-Star. Hi, Rosa. And when you come into our space, the goal that we're building here is we're going to bring you motivation every single Monday through Thursday. And we want to motivate you with ideas, thoughts. And then I always say motivation doesn't last that long. I really wish it did, but it doesn't. So that's when we have to dig a little bit deeper and inspire one another. Everyone in here inspires me. Even you guys watching, you inspire me to be better, to do better. And then lastly, we're going to give you the tools, the skills, and the strategies to make all your dreams come true, whether it's finances, fitness, nutrition. I'm going to have each of the moderators introduce themselves, about 30 seconds to a minute, just sharing who they are, what they do, and how they add value to this space. I am Stars Tina. I am your energy coach. And this morning, as I was walking, I realized it's more than just fitness for me, because I give people energy to change their life, whether it's with finances, whether it's with relationships. And this isn't something that just fell on my lap. I truly believe that God gave this to me. And as we're sharing out in the hallways here, it looks like we have 7 shares, which is great. At the top of the link here, we are having an event this weekend on Sunday. If you know anyone who struggles during the holidays because of depression, sadness, or something that's just not too good, I want you to give them this link. It's called Hope for the Holidays. It's an event I'm putting together. This is my second year putting together. And I originally was invited to an event similar to this because my son was an organ donor. And it was for parents who were related to organ donors. And they gave us things to do during the holidays to make it a little bit easier. And it helped me so much. And I know a lot of people who may have lost a family member or who may be dealing with depression or sadness, when it comes to that winter, I forget what you call it, when people don't like the cold. Anyone know the name of that thing that people don't like when it's cold outside and they get all depressed? Anyway, this event will definitely help you. So that's at the top of the link right here. I see Crystal in the building. Hey there, Crystal. So what I want someone to do in the Clubhouse mods, if you can change the link to the YouTube, because I am on YouTube. It looks like 2 people are watching us now. Hey there, hey there. Click the link in there if you're there. So we're going to get started with our intros for our mods right now, because our mods are amazing. Like I told you, I am your energy coach. Fitness is my passion, guys. And yesterday was my birthday. I turned the big 50, and I felt feeling amazing and wonderful. And yesterday I did a little experiment, because for myself, my entire life, I've never been big on birthdays for myself, but for other people, Lord of mercy, I like to just raise the roof. And this morning when I was in one of the Clubhouse rooms, Breakfast with Champions, they were talking about fake it till you make it. And I was saying how, years ago I used to say that, but now it's more of a visualization thing for me. It's more vision boards, what I want in my life, what I want moving forward. And yesterday, as 50, I've been thinking about this 50 all year, guys. Let me tell you. My daughter turned 30. I turned 50. So I'm like, girl, this is our 50-30. We got to celebrate big. And then I realized, Tina, you guys have been celebrating big your entire lives. And I'm not joking, guys. We are always living it up no matter what. So when it came time to getting the 50-30 going, it's like, okay, what are we going to do? Last year we went to Paris. We went to London. We've done so many things together, so many events that we've done. I said, you know what? I'm just going to sit back and see what happens. And it made me realize the word energy. When you walk into a room, are you bringing energy into the room, or are you sucking energy out? And the experiment was so cool yesterday. I got to give some certain people some shout outs. Hi, mommy. I got to give Mary Kim a shout out, guys, because she left me. It's funny how you can feel people's energy through a phone, through a text message. Hi, Simply Real. Simply Real says, good morning. Thank you for the belated birthday, love. And Mary Kim, she was on the other end. She's like, what are you doing today? And I was like, I'm going to do nothing. And she came back fired up more than me. So Mary Kim, thank you so much for that extra love. She's like, nope, nope, nope. You went out to lunch. You had this, you had that. And I was like, yes. And it's the little things that we really take for granted. I got another message. She's not in the room today. Her name is Soul, and she speaks Spanish. I think she was speaking Spanish, and she left me a voice note. Oh my gosh, Lord of mercy, guys. It brought me so much life. She's singing happy birthday in Spanish, and she's saying, I canceled the room yesterday, guys, because I just wanted to sit back and see, kind of how the day went. And it was so, 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 so amazing. So I want to get on here and have all of our mods introduce themselves to you. We have an amazing topic for today. So we're going to start with Crin. I don't know if Renee's able to share, but Crin, introduce yourself, mama.
Grand Rising, everybody. I am, as Tina called me, Crin, but my name is Cynthia. What am I? The social butterfly. And let me just tell you, Miss Tina gave me that name, and before I even begin, let me back up. I'm sorry, I have to back up. My girl turned 50, and I love each and bit of her. And why I say this, and I have to always give her flowers, because she pours so much into me. When I mean this lady pours, she pours, and she pours, and she pours. To where even when I'm feeling down on myself, she comes and she gives me love. And I always like to return that back to her 100-fold. And when she said, I'm not doing the room, because she didn't want to hear happy birthday, guys. And I said, really? You pour so much into everybody else, you have to take the pour back. You have to. It's a must. Because you don't want you want to give away all your energy and not to receive it back. So when I get a chance to pour back into her, I feel so good. I feel energy. I feel energy returning love back to someone that genuinely loves me. So, Star Tina, I love you. I love you from the top of your head to the little bit of your toe. I just love you. All that you've done, and I thank Mama Hattie for giving birth to you. Because without you, I would not, or Renee, I would not be called the social butterfly. And with that being said, guys, they gave me the name the social butterfly, and I'm rolling it out. I'm opening up my wings, and I'm embracing that title. Because from the social butterfly, from becoming just doing flyers and becoming the walking coach, working with Spartina, I'm also doing coloring books now. I'm also helping those who are dealing with depression do coloring. So that turned into one thing, and it's a big example of what Spartina does. Like she said, it's just not fitness, what she does. She pours into you, and she helps you birth things that's within you. So if you're thinking about joining her, don't think about it. Just come on and join us. You will not regret it. I'm Crin, and I'm off the mic.
Hey, we love Crin. We love Crin. And guys, she has changed so much. This and what you just said, thank you for the birthday hugging and all that stuff. And she was right. I didn't want to hear it yesterday. I was like, I don't want to hear it. But it does feel good to hear. And the transformation, guys, I say I'm your energy coach, and I use this mind and body transformation program. It's not me. It's all God, because I can't do this. And to see where she was when she first came into the 8 a.m. cup of motivation and where she is now, she used to just sit in the garden and just sit there. I don't know what she was looking like. She was probably like, hey, can I come up there? I don't know if you guys can see me on YouTube. With her little hand up. All right. I don't think Renee's able to share because she's working. If so, she'd unmic. Otherwise, I'm going to throw it over to our Mary Kim.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad that you took some time for yourself on your 50th birthday. And I realized yesterday our birthdays are a week apart. But I'm so glad that you enjoyed it and took some time for yourself. That's crucial. And I agree with everything that Cynthia shared. And Cynthia, I'm lovely to hear your voice is back. So nice to hear it. So I am, many things like all of you. I am one of the I can't think. One of the founding members of a chapter president in the Mom Lake $1 Million Mom Club. It is the largest social and most valuable social network to scale your business and community and to grow in your life and business. I'm one of the founding chapters. I'd love to share more about it with any one of you. I'm also the co-founder of the Keep Seeds, a one-of-a-kind pacifier cover, and the only one that covers the infamous Wubbanub, which is the pacifier attached to a small stuffed animal. I'm a blogger. I'm also a mom of a Down syndrome. I'm not even talking right today. I'm a boy with Down syndrome who's 9 years old, and I advocate on different abilities, mental health, domestic violence, and multiple abuse, just from my journey in life, and just so glad to be here and to get to go and grow and glow with each one of you.
Hey, I'm writing that down. I'm sure you may have said it before, but I never heard it. Did you guys catch that one? She said grow and glow. Can I get a mic clap? Can I get some stars in the chat if you heard that? Have you said that before, Mary Kim? Grow and glow?
No, she didn't.
I'm all tongue twisted, so yeah. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, well, you said it today, right?
I did say it today.
Oh, okay. Take it, girl. Take it and run. Like vibe is your tribe is my thing. Grow and glow can be your thing because we do want to grow. And one thing, it's funny, if you think about certain individuals, and I'm thinking about Mary Kim, we're having an event next month. I'm not even going to give you details because we're always doing so much stuff. And someone's like, well, who do you think should be a part of it? I'm like, Mary Kim. Mary Kim says no to nothing, guys. If it's legally, morally, ethically, growing businesses, growing people, empowering people, she's going to say yes, even if she doesn't have time on the clock. She will find some time. Okay, I'll give you a little sneak peek, guys. Are you a leader? Are you a business owner? If you're a business owner, if you want to start a business, if you're thinking about starting a business, if you need help, we're having an event to elevate your business. It's going to be December. Help me out, Crin. December. It's come on, Crin, you made the flyer. And it's gonna be on. We're gonna have 10 different speakers, and each speaker will have a specialty. See, it's the 17th. See, you're slipping, Crin. You're slipping.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah. My memory is still valid.
She said my memory's still valid. Yes. So we're putting together, and again, guys, this is all the collaboration. It's not me. Colleen and I were having a conversation. Colleen is one of our amazing moderators as well in Canada. And when I speak with people, I tend to pull information because she'll talk and I'm like, give me more. And I'm pulling more and pulling more. And then we got off the phone and I was like, wait a minute. Did she say what I think she said? So I called her back and I'm like, we're talking. And then she's like, well, who else do you think? I'm like, Mary Kim. I already said yes for Mary Kim before Mary Kim said yes for Mary Kim. So the three of us together are putting on an event for leaders. And we do have a couple spots for a couple more speakers. So if you're an expert in your field, whether it be marketing, sales, finances, hit us up because we only have a few more spots left. But on the flip side, if you're starting a business and you're like, I need help, this is a free event for you guys. Okay, I got off on a freaking tangent. We were talking about Mary Kim, how wonderful she was. Oh, growing and glowing. Yes, guys, you want to glow. You want to beam. At the end of every yoga/meditation session that I do, we kind of just lay there in Shavasana. And Shavasana is just being still. And before I forget, guys, this week's challenge is meditation. We want you to meditate for at least 5 minutes. At least the month of November, our theme is an attitude of gratitude. Last week we journaled. This week it's all about meditation. At the end of each meditation that I do, I say, find your light. Just feel the energy. Because for me, guys, I think of that light, energy, light. And then I say, what colors do you see? I love to see yellows and reds and orange. So with Mary Kim, you want to grow to glow. Was that correct?
It wasn't grow to glow, but it was grow and glow. But I'm going to take the grow to glow.
Yes,
I love that.
yes. And just keep saying it over and over again. And that's your tagline. Just like people say all the time, you have to move to grow. You have to grow to glow. And to glow means to get to your higher self, to get to your higher purpose, to impact. Okay, I'm rambling. Ashley in California, are you able to share, Mama? If so, oh, I like that. Ashley, unmic if you're able to share. If not, we're going to roll over to my girl, Nina. I see you on stage, Nina. You want to share with us this morning your thoughts on the topic of growing and glowing? If so, on mic. Yes, yes.
Yes, I am here. This is Nina, and I am growing and growing. Yes, I am a motivational speaker. I am a mom. Excuse me. I'm a mental health advocate, and I'm just looking to collaborate, looking to book my first speaking gig. So I'm interested in what it is that you're doing in December. I mean, if I could do it virtually with you guys, I don't know where it's located. Just let me know. I'm gonna put my YouTube channel on the back channel, the link to it. So I would love for you guys to subscribe to the channel. And I'm coming out with a memoir that says, Nina, I am not my illness. This is Nina, and I'm done speaking for now.
Hey, Nina. Okay, guys, let's give Nina a follow. That's what I'm talking about. Coming up to the stage. And guys, next week, Friday, is Black Friday. Woo-dee-woo! And guess what? We're having a special room next Friday. We want you to come through and share your business. If you're a motivational speaker, maybe you come through and share something to motivate us, and you're going to say, hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Perhaps you have a fitness program. Perhaps you have a coaching business. Perhaps you're selling salts or sugars or whatever. Next Friday, 8 a.m., come through. Nina, I'm definitely going to hit you up, and would love to have you as one of the speakers. Crystal, you're up, Mamacita. On mic if you're ready to share.
Good morning, ladies. It's fabulous to be back. I went off on vacation, and then I had an amazing opportunity with my church to go to a conference, but really that was great because it was time with God, and it was me alone, so it was like a two-parter, and I decided to unplug the entire time I was gone, so this way I could focus on just really relaxing and rejuvenating myself. So I had a great time in the Caribbean and in Arizona, and it's just really good. Happy birthday, Star. Hope you had an amazing day, and you shared so much energy and amazing energy with everybody that I know what's to come is going to be fabulous. So I love you all. I did send you a chat about participating on December 17th. If you need my services, I'm here to assist however you need me. I am Crystal Carter. I'm the project manager. I own a company by the name of Evolution Business Alliance. I help business owners get things done, turn ideas into reality. And I'm always here to serve and assist. Love you all.
Hey, thank you. And I'll be hitting you up as well while Mary Kim's talking. Hey, Star with the heart there. Talk to us, Mama. You would like to share with us today? If so, on mic. Otherwise.
Hello. It is A-Star. So grateful for the space. Thank you, Stars Tina. Oh my God. Our birthdays are back to back. So we are more alike than I thought. Look at us.
Is your birthday today? Happy. So you're like me, like, shh, don't say anything.
I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. I tell you. Well, I'm A-Star. I am a lot of things like everybody, right? But today I would like to introduce my nonprofit organization. It isn't in the process, and I am partnering with International Hope. Forgive me, I'm driving. I'm trying to watch out for traffic. But I'm partnering with International Hope, and we are putting on a gala, and that will be in January. I'll give you more information to come. Long story short, for my birthday, anyone that wants to help give, I would appreciate if you give anything. Everything helps. We're trying to give toiletries to 12 women in this gala, making them the superstars. And so A-Star's place is helping women in shelters that have overcome domestic violence. And I'm not going to get like all teary-eyed and all emotional, but those of you that know my journey understand my heart and know why I'm asking for this. So I am a star, just as we all are. Shine bright.
I love that. And just because it's a gala, I'm just liking the name of it. Where's it going to be? Everyone likes dressing up. Where's it going to be, the gala?
Gainesville, Florida.
Okay. Well, thank
you. Oh my goodness. You can do it.
Girl, I done travel. I still got more travels left in me this year. All righty. Candace, Mamacita, Candace, share with us if you'd like to. Just unmic with your pretty picture.
Hello, everyone. I'm
grateful. This is my first time on the stage. And what made me come and help. So good morning, everyone. What made me come was, I believe it starts Tina, who said Savasana and just mindfulness and breathing. So my name is Candace, and I'm a virtual assistant with Be Mindful Living Solutions. And my focus is helping entrepreneurs and business owners and moms and everything just kind of learn breath work, learn just how to relax and take those moments. So I'm also a virtual assistant, and I help love on your customers. So if you have like a community, or if you have your inbox is just getting full and all those things is just kind of stressing you out, I want to help take those off of your plate, help you be mindful, help you to breathe. And I'm a customer service relations virtual assistant, and then also, again, in my spare time, a yoga instructor and Be Mindful coach. So I love that Savasana, breathing, and just learning how to take a moment to yourself. You did all the things, so just relax.
Yes, and I definitely will be hitting you up in the back channel as well. So thank you. Crin, are you ready for our fit tip of the day? When you come in here, guys, we want to get you fit mentally, physically, emotionally, all that stuff. So we like to give you one little takeaway each day to be extra fit. Ready for it, Crin?
I am ready with all this excitement. I forgot all about my fit tip of the day. But it's easy, meaning that in our we start Tina with our group, what we call ourselves the A-Team. It is our water bottle challenge. That means strive to drink a gallon of water a day. And another tip, I know everybody don't like water. I know everybody got ain't water. You can add some fruit to that water. You can add some strawberries, some watermelon. But the key to it, guys, is to really do it the night before and let it soak into it to get the flavor of the fruits that you use. But please, if you don't have it, replace the water, replace the soda, replace the juice, and you would be surprised. You would drink that gallon of water and don't even realize that you drink the gallon of water. So that is my fit tip of the day.
Hey, love your fit tip of the day. I want to say hello, Pete, in the room. I see Gerardo. I think I said your name properly. Welcome to the room. I'm giving you a follow because I see you're new here on Clubhouse. So with the water, am I the only one who gets caught in these fads? Like, I love a good water bottle. But I remember when we first, a few months ago, this girl, Cheryl, she came through and she put this little they had these water bottles where you put filters in the center. You can put the fruit in them. Has anyone ever gotten one of those before where you can infuse the fruits?
I did. I have one.
Ashley unmiked. Okay. So Ashley, I want you to speak after I talk about this water really quick. And I remember I would get so many water bottles, guys. I'd get the glass water bottle with the stone on the bottom. Anyone ever gotten those? Can't tell you how many of those glass water bottles I've cracked. Never going to get them anymore because I always say, I'm not going to crack it. I'm not going to crack it. And it always cracks. Or they also have a water bottle that lights up if you don't pick it up enough times, because the goal is to drink the water, and if you're not drinking it, the light just goes out. But with that being said, Ashley came off of mic, guys. This is one of our motivating speakers. She's in California right now, so she might be a little sleepy. Or are you at the airport? Where are you, Ashley?
I am on my way to the airport. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Can you tell us who you are and what you do?
What I do, this is a number of things. I am a health body care owner. I make my own handmade soaps, lotions, and body sprays. That's one thing. Second thing I do is I am, digital marketing media company. I own Loyalty and Promotions, and we help you with all your marketing needs. And the last thing I do is I get you motivated and get you to come to all the Tina's classes. That part. Love you all.
Hey, thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ash. So, guys, it's time for a reset. Time to reset this room. Time to shake up the energy in here. We are on Clubhouse Live if you want to hear us, or you can see my face right here on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn. Subscribe, follow. When you come to the Fit, Healthy, and Blessed room, guys, we have rooms throughout the week. We have an amazing room on Saturday that Kathy and Cynthia run. It's called Mental Health Awakenings, and they have all sorts of mental health topics that they speak about. It's 11 a.m. on Saturdays. And we are here. This is your 8 a.m. cup of motivation. We're here Monday through Thursday. And I just want to give an extra special shout out to my moderators, Quinn Cynthia, Renee, Mary Kim, Ashley, and Colleen when she's able to pop in through here. It's all voluntary, guys, because we have this gift from God to motivate each other. We motivate each other. We motivate you. You guys motivate us. And then the inspiration comes. Another date you want to keep, guys, having a vision board event the end of this year. That's where the inspiration comes. Listening to Nina, listening to Crystal, listening to A-Star and Candace. And guys, don't leave because I got to back channel you. I'm going to back channel you when Mary Kim starts talking. But guys, the inspiration comes with the people around you. Hearing Candace talk about the virtual assistant, and she's a yoga instructor. Guys, if you didn't know, I run an online fitness boutique studio. It began during COVID. Again, nothing I planned. It just happened. We were all stuck in our house during COVID, and I started teaching classes online. Fast forward to today, we have over 20 classes, 8 different instructors. We have yoga classes, spin, strength, body sculpting, you name it, we've got it. So that's why I want to hit you up, Candace, because I would love to have another yoga instructor. With that being said, after we motivate you, after we inspire you, then we're going to give you the tools, the skills, and the strategies to make all your dreams, all your goals come true, whether it's fitness, finances, nutrition, relationships, whatever it is. And we don't have all the answers. So we bring outside people in. We have special guest speakers all the time. And we do this with just our energy here. So with that being said, we do have a question of the day. If you guys want to pop on a question of the day really quick. Normally people will say, what's the best part of your personality, yourself that you like best, right? But today I'm going to flip that question around. What's something about yourself that you do not like that you want to change, that you want to make better, that you want to build up? And for me, I'm going to say, I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better because I used to be a lot worse, guys. My patience is horrible, especially when it comes to like wasting my time. Woo, Lord of mercy. I hate that more than anything. Like people always say to me, I know you don't like talking on the phone, Tina. And it's not that I don't like talking on the phone. I just don't like wasting time. Like people get on the phone, they'll say, hey, how you doing? First of all, you don't really care. Most people, let me change that. Most people don't really care how you're feeling. When I answer my phone, I say, hello, this is Tina. How may I help you? I don't have time for the, hey, how you doing? What you have for breakfast? What you have? Let's get to the point. If I want to know what you had for breakfast, I'm going to ask you, what did you have for breakfast? How much water did you have? Did you read your book? Did you exercise? Did you this? Getting right to the point. So for me, the one thing that I need to get better at is having a little more patience. I think that's why I became one of the reasons why I became a yoga instructor was so that I could have patience, so I could breathe, I could focus, and that's my one thing. So, on mic, share the one thing about yourself that you may not like too much that you want to get better with. On mic, go for it. Who's going first? Go for it, Crane.
I'm going to say isolation. I like to isolate myself when I'm starting to feel some type of way, or I'm in that type of mode. I will isolate. I would not answer my phone. I would not return text messages. I would not even listen to my family. I would just close myself off. It's getting better. It's getting much, much better. But I still get those modes and I still get those moments that I just want to isolate myself. So that is something that I don't like about myself.
I love it. Now, something else I wanted to add to this conversation, guys. If you have anything you want to pour into the person, so I know I shut myself up really quick, but if you have any tips to help me with my patience, please either put in the chat or raise your hand. For Quinn Cynthia, for you, for the isolation, a tip I would like to say is lead something that you enjoy outside of the home. So maybe you go to a senior citizens facility and say, hey, I'd like to teach an exercise class. Or maybe you go to a recreational center and say, hey, I'd like to create social media pamphlets for you guys or whatever. So that's something, a piece of advice I would like to give to you to help you with the isolation. What are your thoughts on that?
I like them ideas. I really like that. Now I'm going to have to look into that. Yeah, but you help me with my isolation thing, Tina. You give me things to do that I have no choice but to do because you make sure I do it. And like I said, even like making the flyers and being accountable, it makes me not to want to isolate because I'm accountable to someone and some things I have to do. So yeah, I appreciate those tips. I like them.
Love it. Anyone have any tips for me with my patience? How I can get better than that? I would love to hear.
Tina, it's Mary Kim. I think one of your greatest gifts, Tina, is that you see people. But I do get that. Like, let me just hurry up and quick. I'm kind of the same way, but only with certain people, my siblings. But my advice to you is, besides seeing people, because you take the time, in order to see people, you take the time to get to know them on a deeper level. So I empower you to begin to start to hear people.
That's hard, girl.
That's my
Explain that. Explain this. Explain it.
It's hard for you, Tina, but you're doing it. You don't realize you're doing it because you do it to me. So you hear it. You're much better from where I first met you. You're not as, how can I put it, hardish. But I appreciate that hardness because it pushed me. But you are listening. It's a difference between hearing and listening. I believe there's a difference between the two, and you're doing it. So I want to give you that. You're much, much better, my love.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I agree. So Tina, my way, listening, but really listening, because sometimes, I'm talking from my own experience, I have a mission when I'm on a phone call, especially like if I talk to you all day. And I'm really good with people outside of my siblings. So in my conversations with my siblings, I do not have patience. And sometimes I think I'm tuning in and listening to them and hearing them completely. But I know I'm not because of their response to me. But the response to me can be based on our history of how they are to me and the figure that I've been in their life. And I see some things in you that I see in me. So instead of rushing through the conversation, and I'm not saying that can happen all the time, but sometimes we just have to sit in silence. And even if we want to respond, just say it in your head, but keep your mouth taped up and just tune in. That's my advice to you. It will take time. It's a journey, but it has been good for me when I tune into that with my siblings. I'm good with other people listening. I'm not rushing. I'm there completely, but it's my siblings that just take me over the edge. That's my advice to you.
You sound so sad when you said that. You're like, my siblings.
They drive me insane, but I love them. I can't depart from them, even though I want to change my number so bad.
You are too funny. You want to go next? Something about yourself you'd like to grow with to be a little better?
Yeah, I think for me, I need to be more patient with my siblings. I'm getting better. I've been their mother figure for so long. They don't really see me as like anything outside of that. So that's been difficult. But I have to get more patient with them in scenarios. And I'm working on it. The biggest thing is I have a hard time asking for help. And I'm getting better. I'm being open to asking for help, and it's so difficult. And I know I need to do that more. I'm just so used to just doing all the things, figuring out myself. I'll just do it. It's easier. It's whatever. But reaching out for help or...
Quick question.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're afraid to reach out for help? Do you think they're going to say no, or you think they're going to mess it up?
I don't think I'm afraid at all. It's just... I think it's really, for me, I believe it stems from my childhood, just that trust issue, not really having people that I remember. I mean, maybe they did in their own way, but when I look today at 50, I don't recall anyone in my family. I have friends that have been there, but like, I support you. So that growing up years, I just had to figure it all out. There was no conversations. There was no how are you doing? I'll support you. Yeah, go after that cheerleading thing. Well, we'll support you. I never felt that. I don't remember ever going through that. So I just felt like I've always been myself. I put myself through college. I paid for my college. I worked 3 jobs at college. Like, I've done everything myself to be who I am. Of course, with God and stuff, but like no one else. There was no role model. There was no person that, you know, a mentor. I didn't have that. So I think it's just really that. And it's just me. And I do trust people, but it's just me getting over my own mind, my own self, that I'm just so used to being and being in life this way. It's just how I've been functioning for 50 years. So, yeah.
Gotcha. So guys, what we're talking about right now, a trait about yourself that you would like to get better at. And Mary Kim said to have patience, more specifically patience with her siblings. And then she said to ask for help. So if anyone has any advice to help her to ask for help, on mic right now, the one thing I would say, what I do, you know, what I would suggest is it makes life a lot easier, girlfriend. But it looks like Nina has something. Go for it, Nina.
Yes, I'm a mental health advocate, like I said, so it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to but it's not okay to live in silence and not ask for help. So if you want, I'll be more than happy to share my experiences with you one-on-one. You can DM me on Instagram at Daarina, DAARINAJ, which is all lowercase. You can follow me here on the Clubhouse. I'm more than happy to help you out. This is Nina, and I'm done speaking.
Thank you, Mama. All right. Anyone else want to share, Ash, Nina, while you're speaking, something about yourself that you would like to be better at? If so, on mic, who's going next? Go, Ashley.
Yeah, for me is I need to be more, my favorite word, disciplined and making my own products. Like I always say, yeah, I sell this stuff. I have this stuff, but every time someone calls and say, hey, Ashley, you have any product? I'll be like, no. Why is that? It's because like I didn't make any product. I need more time management skills is what I need more of. I put everything before me, and I shouldn't be that way anymore. So that's my little spill.
Love it, and love it. 2 things I want to add to that, and if anyone else wants to share for her. The first thing I would ask, and this goes for all of us, is the why. And that's where we all begin. Why do you want to be able to have products when people reach out to you? Why do you want to, Mary Kim, why do you want help? For me, why do I want more patience? And then the other thing I heard from you, Ashley, was procrastination. Why are you procrastinating? What is that about? And then I got to thinking about virtual assistants. So that's what I would like to add to you when it comes to getting upset with yourself for not having the products, is start by writing down your why, and then that'll help you out. Anyone else have any thoughts or ideas to help out Ashley with what she just stated? Go ahead, Renee.
So the same thing that I shared with you about the schoolwork, Ashley, is the same thing can be applied to your business, and that is do the most challenging, laborious task first, because after you complete that, you know, you'll gain momentum, and keeping your eye on, as Tina said, the end result while you're doing it.
Love it. Renee, did you want to share next? We're talking about a trait about ourselves that we would like to get better. If so, on mic.
Yeah, something that came to mind, and it's a work in progress that I'm getting better at, is when I have letting things that other people do or say that I have no control over, letting it bother me, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's easier to do than other times. So that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, I understand that, Renee. And sometimes things will bother us, and we what I started to do, because that's also another bad trait of me, letting what other people think and say bother me. And we can't. When I learn, they have the right to their opinion, and I just have to learn and say I can't change it. It's hard, especially when it bothers you. But we just got to take that deep breath in. And it goes back to the meditation thing, is this, take that deep breath in and blow it out. We can't change what other people may think and say, especially when it's negative. It's like you said, it's a work in progress. So You got this, Renee. You got it.
Look at you, Chris Cynthia, giving advice. I love it. Hi, Colleen. Welcome to the space. So, guys, before we turn to our topic, Colleen, I want you to introduce yourself, and then I'm going to share with you what we're talking about today, our question of the day. Our fit tip of the day, if you just came in here, is to drink half your body weight in water. If you weigh 200 pounds, drink 100 ounces of water. But today is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's our water bottle challenge. So we challenge you to drink 1 gallon. Yes, I repeat, 1 gallon of water or all liquids. Today, my goal is to have all liquids. So I've been drinking water all day. Probably about 11, 12 o'clock, I'm going to have a protein shake with my vegan Arbonne protein. I'm going to do chocolate with some peanut butter in it. So it's going to taste like a nice Reese's Pieces cup. And then midday, I'll probably get some type of juice. If I had carrots and beets and all that sort of stuff, I'd make one at home, but I don't have all that stuff. So I will just buy some type of juice. And then for dinner, I'll have another protein shake. So that's what I'm doing. But we want you to get going. Our question of the day is where we are right now. Oh, Soul, before I forget. Soul, you missed your big old shout out. I was sharing how yesterday was my birthday, and I just kind of sat back to kind of see what happened. And Soul, guys, she left me the most beautiful. I wish I could I can play the message. I hope she doesn't mind. I guess I should ask her, right? But it made me smile so much. There are so many messages here. And again, I don't know if it was because if it was Spanish or what, but I'm giving her a shout out. Here you go.
Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños, dear Stars Tina. Cumpleaños feliz. Yes. Hey, Sunshine. Hey. Happy birthday, Stars Tina. Wishing you the very, very best today and this new milestone. I'm wishing you nothing but success, health, happiness, and much, much love. I am not sure if you had a room this morning. I would have loved to be in it, but I was not feeling well, honey. But that's a story for another day. I really do wish you the very best, and I hope you enjoy the day to the fullest, okay? Love you, Mama. Feliz cumpleaños, Dorstina. Yeah! Hopefully we'll celebrate in the near future. Ciao, Mama.
Do you hear all those Spanish noises? I am loving it. Let me tell you guys, Spanish people, I think I don't want to say Spanish, Latina, that's what I want them to say. What's your nationality, by the way, Soul? Is it Puerto Rican? Is it Dominican? I don't know, but I love them all. But did you guys hear the energy in her voice? Yes, yes. I loved it.
Yeah, I love it.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Good morning. I'm just walking in the door and I'm like, is that my voice? Good morning, everyone. Actually, I'm Ecuadorian. I'm from South America.
Oh, wow.
So there you have it.
And that was Spanish?
I hope you had a great day. Mm-hmm. Say that again?
I said that was Spanish?
It sure was, por supuesto.
Whoa. Oh, my. Do I see a Scott Simons in the building? Oh, my gosh, guys. I had the opportunity to meet Scott. I don't know if he's going to unmic or how long he's going to stay in the building, but he is one of the main speakers in Breakfast with Champions, Heart of Soul. Scott, I'm going to share with you a question. I say Scott like that. Hi, Melissa. We're going to get started on our topic, but question of the day, Colleen, if you're able to share. The question of the day is, if there's something about you that you love, we all have something we love about ourselves, right? But what's that one thing about yourself? If you could be better at it or change it, what would it be? So Colleen, you are up. Introduce yourself and tell us the one trait about yourself that you would like to get better with. You're up, Mama.
Wow, that's a big one to think about right away. I'm sorry, I'm late coming in. I was not feeling well this last couple of days either. There's just something going around. My name is Colleen Rice. I'm the VA Connection. I'm a serial entrepreneur in Canada, and I love helping people and elevating people. What would I change about myself or make better? I wish I could clone myself so I could do more, but I guess that's what my assistants help me to do. So maybe I need more assistants. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. That was a tough question. I may have to chime in a little later, Stars Tina. But happy birthday. I'm so sorry I missed you yesterday. I hope you had the most amazing day, lovely.
Thank you, Colleen. And that is a tough question because no one likes to really look in the mirror and not see something so positive. So thank you so much for that, Colleen. All right, Scott, if you're able to share, we'd love to hear from you. If not, that's great as well. He's got this great accent too, guys. We're gonna get started right on the topic. Oh, I see Nina blinking. Go ahead, Nina, share with us, Mama.
Real quick, if I could change one trait about myself, it would be to stop procrastinating. I've been putting off this memoir for over 10 years. It's about time that I get out my own way and just hit the ground running and just start writing and getting it published. I have a publisher that has been waiting for this book to come out, and now it's long overdue. So look for the book, the memoir, Nina, I Am Not My Illness, to hit the bookshelves, bookstores, Amazon on May. I'm going to shoot for May of 2023. And it's going to chronicleize my mental health illness, the ups, the downs, the ins and outs. And I'm done speaking.
I love it. I love it. And I want to invite you, Nina, to make a plan. And when I say make a plan, be very specific with it. And I'm going to share with you guys an update. If you guys know, yesterday was my birthday, and in this February, March of last year, I'm sorry, of this year, voice time flying. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do for my birthday? I wanted to do something huge. So I decided, and Renee, if you're able to put the link at the top, please share the link at the top. As you know, or if you didn't know, my son was murdered about 6 years ago. He owned his own sneaker boutique store. He was extremely successful. I mean, the sneakers, they started at like $1,200. So when he, after he was gone, there were over 100 pairs of sneakers left in the shop, the used ones. So I said I wanted to send them to Africa, but something happened and we weren't able to get the sneakers at that time. Fast forward to this year, which is 6 years later, I was talking about my birthday and Renee's like, well, Tina, you said you wanted to donate sneakers to Nigeria. So I said, that's a great idea. So in March of this year, I said, I'm going to donate 100 pairs of sneakers. And I reached out to some Nigerian friends and I said, do you know anyone in Nigeria who has a school or something where I can donate school sneakers? And someone said, oh, my friend, she has a school out there. So I reached out to her and I reached out to the founder, Wanina Children's School, is the name of the school. I did an interview with him on my YouTube channel. And as I'm having a conversation with him, he said, we have over 200 students in the school. And I'm like, oh, okay. And before I actually got started on this, I got scared. And this makes me think of what you said, Candace. If you have a goal in life, you want to do it, sometimes you get scared. And for me, it was that 100 pairs of sneakers. And in July, I was going to Georgia to do a race that I do every year. A lot of my family from Bermuda goes there to do the race. So I said, this is a great time to collect more sneakers because we're doing a race. So TM, he's one of these speakers on Breakfast with Champions. He lives in Georgia as well. And I said, TM, can you come out and support me? I'm doing an event, a vision board event, because I do vision boards every quarter. So about 3 weeks before 4th of July, TM hits me up and he says, Tina, I don't hear you talking about the sneakers that much. And I was just like, I kind of swallowed my throat or whatever, my air. And I was like, well, you know, I'm scared. Deep down, I was scared, guys. I was like, how in the world am I going to get 100 pairs of sneakers? And I was speaking on Breakfast with Champions and I didn't mention my sneaker drive. And he says, why didn't you say anything? And I said, well, I don't want people to think I'm asking for stuff. I don't want to seem like I'm begging. I don't want to seem like I'm selling, because people tend to sell all the time. They want. And I said, I didn't want that. And he says, Tina, you're giving back. So long story short, he inspired me to do this 100 sneakers. And then when I spoke to the school and they said they had over 200 pairs, I'm like, Shelly, she's another person you may know in my life. She says, Tina, we're raising 300 pairs of sneakers. I'm like, girl, where are we getting 300 pairs of sneakers? The link at the top, Shelly created this link. And as business owners, as entrepreneurs, we tend to think bigger. We tend to want more and more and more. And with that being said, once the idea of the 300 sneakers came, I'm like, well, heck, if I can do 300, I can do bigger things. And I wanted to give the children more things. So I decided to give them a bag, one of the little plastic bags. So I'm creating a bag with my son's face on it. I'm also creating a bookmark. So if you click the link at the top, we collected our sneakers, but now we're collecting donations. Any amount will help. And as time went on, I also did an event in Jersey in August to raise funds, and Mary Kim was a part of that event as well. We put together a women's empowerment event. It was phenomenal. And fast forward, we're still collecting. And last month, we got the first ticket because I realized the money that it would cost to ship the sneakers is the same cost it would take to get a ticket and carry the sneakers there. So I'm actually going to Nigeria in the first week of May to take the sneakers. And then being on this wonderful app called Clubhouse, guys, I had someone reach out to me. Her name is Melissa. She runs a company called You Think and Grow to help with the logistics of the trip, meaning the hotel, the security, the car, the food, the hotel. Because for me, I'm like, I'll just go there because I travel a lot. I think it's that simple. And she's like, no, Tina, this is Nigeria. You just can't go there. They're going to take the sneakers away from you and steal them or whatever. So long story short, from talking to her, I'm like, girl, why don't we do a retreat? So between the two of us, we're putting together some ideas to have a retreat to Nigeria in May of 2023. There's going to be payment plans if anyone wants to come. It's going to be epic. I don't know how in the world I got on that topic, but I'm going to hush and throw the mic over to Mary Kim. So, before I throw it over to Mary Kim, I do want to thank each and every one of you because, like I said, I've been doing this since March, and I've gotten many people to donate sneakers. Mary Kim's son, oh my gosh, I did a YouTube video of him too, guys. He actually wrote a letter and put them in all his sneakers. I think he donated 10 pairs of sneakers. It's the most beautiful letter. Her son has Down syndrome, and he's just so amazing. And so, again, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But with that being said, today's topic is, are you living a facet? Who are you? And I'm going to leave that link at the top and turn it over to Mary Kim so she can get started on our topic. You're up, Mary Kim.
Thank you, Stars Tina. Your share was so important, and just giving back is key. It's why we're here, to love and give back. And it's actually, are you living a facade? I think I spelled it
here. Okay, I'm back here on YouTube. Thank you guys for coming through. You're in the Fit, Healthy, and Blessed room. I'm going to let Colleen end the room, guys, but we are here on Clubhouse right now. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm also on LinkedIn. Why? Because God has put it on my heart that the world needs to be a better place, and we are here to help you with this. Myself, along with the other moderators, we have our social butterfly, Queen Cynthia, who helps get all the media out there. We have Renee, who does all the background stuff, and then us special hosts / moderators, Colleen and Mary Kim. Mary Kim spoke today on Are You Living a Facet? Where are you? Who are you? Great topic today. We had an amazing fit tip of the day saying drink half your body weight in water. We also had our question of the day. If there was something about you or your personality that you could change, what would it be? A lot of the people said procrastination and patience. Those are some traits that we could change. Before I bring Colleen up here, super important, guys, that you remember this Sunday, we're having a Hope for the Holidays event. If anyone's going through any type of sadness or depression during the holidays, you need that extra booth, sign up for this event. It's absolutely free. I'm going to be speaking along with 2 other speakers, and they're going to be giving you tips and advice to get through the holidays next Friday. Make sure you tune in next Friday. We're having our Black Friday special where we're going to, you get to come through and give us your business ideas and tips, and we just kind of share the love. In December, if you are a public speaker, a motivational speaker, if you're an expert in your field, whether it has to do with finances, fitness, marketing, social media, TEDx speaking, podcasts, anything to do with business. If you feel that you are a professional, then tag into us because we're looking for 7 or 6 more speakers. And then we're having the event in December. So for you as a business owner, you get this free 2.5 hour event to build your business. So if you're interested in that, tap into us. That's Hope for the Holidays at the top. And I'm going to throw it over to Colleen. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Subscribe to YouTube. Come to Clubhouse. Give someone a hug today. Yes. And when you hug, here's a secret. Go on the left side so your heart and their heart touch. And you can feel the heartbeat. Plum, 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 plum. Sharing the love. Okay, Colleen, throwing it to you, girlfriend. You can put your link at the top and tell us what we're going to be talking about tomorrow.
Good morning. Good morning.
a business, marketing is one of the most important things. Are you on Facebook? Are you on LinkedIn? Are you on YouTube? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Snapchat? Are you on, what's that other TikTok thingamajiggy? Instagram, Clubhouse. You have to be everywhere when it comes to marketing. But you really should start with your brand story. We spoke about that last week. Your personal story, your brand story, pretty much connected. But then after you get that story connected, you have that solid brand story. And by the way, if you're watching this and you're like, what is a brand story? How do I make a brand story? Tap into Colleen. You can tap into me. I can assist you as well, because each one reaches one to teach one, right? That's how we're growing our business, by collabing. So if you're starting a business, you have to start with a brand story and then your marketing. So that's what we're talking about tomorrow. Make sure you tap in nice and early. We're out of here, guys. This is your 8 a.m. cup of motivation. That's it. All right. Bye. 5, 4, 3, 2. You are all number one. Peace. And a bottle of hair grease. Bye-bye.